They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel, pop a sign in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah, coming with a vengeance.
Everybody don't need saving. Everybody don't need saving. If I'm in rulership, everybody works for me. What am I getting saved from?
Bring it out.
My family's good. You see what I'm saying? This is what the so-called white man can say. His family's good. He can send them to college. He can leave wealth for his grandchildren. Things of that nature. Why? What does he need to get saved from? To get a better house? You know what I'm saying? To get more rulership? No, it's the poor of the earth. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We need to be saved, brother. Paycheck to paycheck is no way for a man to live his life.
That's right.
I've been working for maybe about 30 years, a little bit more than that. How old are you, bro? 29. So before you was born, I was already on the job.
Bring it out.
Not making nothing. You know what I'm saying? Went to school, tried to get a better job and things like that just to be able to, do a little something, But before I knew this information, the little something I was trying to do was wicked. Wicked as hell. Go to the club. Try to get some rims to go out here and get one of these little girls out here. Wicked as hell. Destroying my own people. Thinking that's what I'm supposed to do. Go ahead and read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Verse 65.
All right, check this out.
Among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
That's what we're talking about. Among these nations, we ain't going to find no ease. This is not the place of our rest. You see what I'm saying? Even if you own a business, man, and you become wealthy, you see what I'm saying? You still going to be able to come out to Eagle Dale and see all your brothers broke. You know what I'm saying? You still going to be able to see these sisters out here half dressed, and you ain't going to be able to do nothing about it. It's cool when you young, so you think, until your daughter start doing it. Then it ain't cool no more. You see what I'm saying? Till some knucklehead come to your house to get her. Then it ain't cool no more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But we get taught in this land that it is cool for you. It is cool for me. But they don't teach their children that. You see what I'm saying? They might have a white boy in the movie for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He just come through and he out. You see what I'm saying? He has options. All they left us was the streets. That's all they left us. And if you try to do good in school and things like that, you get ostracized by your brother. You know what I'm saying? You a nerd. You know what I'm saying? They want to beat you up. Things like that. Our people are the smartest people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Right? In the midst of slavery and oppression, we invented things. You know what I'm saying? Every form of music that America had, we had something to do with that. If we didn't make it up completely, we took it to the next level. But it's still all wicked. All I'm trying to tell you is your mind is as important as your physical attributes. What you can do as far as lifting up something heavy or doing a job. You see what I'm saying? Your mind is important, brother. Finish that out.
Yes, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65.
Yes, sir.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
No ease.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. Okay? Is that it?
But the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart.
Give thee a trembling heart. Man, I remember when I first started coming out, you know what I'm saying, with the brothers, right? I would say, the white man's the devil and things like that. You know what I mean? But we would ask people and they'd be like, who's your enemy? Who had you in slavery? Who's oppressing you? And people would be like, say it, brother, say it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about. We got a trembling heart here. You know what I mean? We don't want to speak up too loud because they might come after us. You see what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about. All right, is that it on that?
And failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
Failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. When you go for that job interview, you know what I'm saying? The white man sitting at the desk, you know what I'm saying, looking at you like, what can you bring to the table? You know what I mean? You get that humble eyes on you. You get that humble spirit on you. It's just an automatic thing. We've been taught that, brother. But let's show them Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let me show you what your true status is. What you say? That right here? Go ahead, speak up. What you saying? What is this here? This is a lot of things on here, man. For one, it shows you where Jerusalem really is. It's a part of Africa. You see, Africa is this huge continent, right? Jerusalem is right up in here. Right up in here. It's attached. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, now they done made the Suez Canal. Have you ever heard of the Suez Canal? What they did was they broke off all this landmass in here so that ships could go through it. So it's not attached anymore, but that was a man-made thing. So this is where you come from originally. All right? So during the time of Christ, he was here, right? And then after he was crucified, the Romans came and we fled into Africa. And when we went into slavery, we got picked up over here on the west coast of Africa. Many of us, not all, but many of us. And we got brought all the way to this side of the world. All right, all praise, all praise. So that's this part. And then up here, the symbol of the eagle. A lot of nations have had that in history. You know what I mean? So like if you go to a courtroom, on the flagpole, it's a big eagle up there. Sometimes you'll see it behind the judge. It's a big eagle. When the United States, when they went up to the moon, right, they said the eagle has landed, right? That's in the Bible as well. We can read you that in a minute. But that's what this is going into. The Greeks had an eagle on their coin. The Romans had an eagle on their coin. You see what I mean? Spanish had an eagle on their coin. America has an eagle on this coin. If you look at the back of the dollar bill, you see the pyramid there. You know what I mean? This place is spiritual Egypt. Israel was slaves in physical, in actual Egypt, right here. And we're slaves in spiritual Egypt, which is right here in America. Right. That's what this sign, this sign has a lot on it. Like if you look at this is over there on the Eastern Hemisphere. I think it's called Petra. Yeah. Mount Seir. This is where the so-called white man comes from. Okay. Look at this and then look at this. It looks very similar to the Greeks, right? Then you look at Wall Street. It's the same thing. It's the same people. They know that, but we don't know that. You see what I'm saying? We think we boys in the hood. We think we menace to society. They know who we are. They know who they are. Right? But we out here to change that today. We out here to tell you who you are for real today. All right, go ahead and read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is what your state should be. You shouldn't be under curses. You shouldn't be the last hired, the first fired. You know what I mean? This is how you should be. Read that.
For thou art an holy people.
Israel's a holy people because God gave us his book. He gave us his laws. Right? Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord has chosen you. The Lord has chosen all the tribes on that sign. Right? Read on.
To be a special people.
To be a special people.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. He ain't for everybody. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
Those are Jacob's sons right there. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It says that in the Bible. That's who he's the God of. Right? And the children of Israel are Jacob's children. Jacob his name was changed to Israel. Right? Read on.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's the point. Read that part again. Where are we supposed to be?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's where we're supposed to be.
That's right.
Right? Not because of our hair texture, not because we can play basketball. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be above all nations because we have his laws.
That's right.
He taught us, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You know what I mean? He gave us those laws. With those laws, that's what makes us great. And the fact that he chose us. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when we talk about who oppressed us and who did things to us, yeah, it's the white man. You know what I mean? But at the same time, this ain't about him. This about you.
Right.
This about you and where you should be in your life. And the laws of God can bring you there. Read on.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
You know who Adam is, right? Adam's first man, right? We all come from Adam. All right, read on.
Of him come we all.
Of him come we all.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
And the people who God chose. And we just read who he chose. Who did he choose? Go ahead and say it. Israel. He chose Israel.
That's
right? He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and those are his 12 sons. The 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Read it again.
After these, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Did you know that Adam was a god on this earth? Have you heard that? Like he named all the animals, right? Have you heard this history? Eve was taken out of him, right? He was a god on this earth, man. To name all the animals, man, how many animals is it, bro? It's so many. He lived for hundreds. He would have lived forever, but he broke God's laws. You see what I'm saying? He lived for hundreds of years. He was a god on this earth, right? So we all come from him, right? And
whom thou madest Lord of all creatures. Of him come we all. And the people also.
And the people.
Whom thou hast chosen.
Israel.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The world was made for your sakes.
Yeah.
So, you know, they call it climate change now, right? Storms, tornadoes. I think it snowed in the desert. You know what I mean? Things like that. All of that is because you're not in your rightful position.
Bring it out.
The earth is out of place, brother, because we are not in our rightful position.
Take it out.
Okay? The wicked runs the earth, and the earth is groaning. They knocking down all the trees they can knock down to make money. They spilling oil in the ocean. The oil is like the blood of the earth. You know what I mean? They suck it out of there so we can drive our cars and things like that. But that's why you get them earthquakes all over the place and things like that. So read that again.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The world was made for our sakes, okay? Read on.
As for the other people.
As for the other people, it's about to get heavy.
Which also come of Adam.
They also came from Adam, right? Because Adam was first and everybody came after him. The Chinese man, the Japanese man, the Arab man, the white man. They all came from Adam, right? But what does the Bible say about it?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
What did the Bible say, bro?
That
they are nothing.
That's right.
They are nothing.
That's right.
Do you know who put them up on the pedestal they own? We did. We wanted to follow after them. And so God said, you know what? Go ahead. You're going to serve them now. You're going to do what they say do. You're going to celebrate their holidays. They're going to be above you in everything. If you need some money, you ain't going to lend it to them no more. You're going to have to go borrow it from them. Since you love them so much, since you want to follow after them so much. That's what the Bible's about, man. It's about us getting punished for being wicked as hell.
Bring it out.
But we have an opportunity to come back. Did you finish that out?
But be like unto spittle.
Oh, wait. Read that part again. As for the other nations. Start there, my fault.
As for the other people.
As for the other people.
Which also come of Adam.
Right.
Thou hast said.
God has said.
That they are nothing.
They are nothing. This is in the Bible, brother. How come your pastor ain't never told you this?
You know?
They celebrated Mother's Day last week thinking their mama was something. But they didn't know that all these other nations are nothing.
That's right.
That's a little bit more important in my mind. Right? Read on.
But be like unto spittle.
Be like unto spittle. What is spittle? Spit. God is saying this, man.
Bring it out.
About the other nations.
Right.
And this ain't no hate campaign. This is the Bible.
Right.
If the Bible said all people are going to be saved and we just one day we're going to be together and hold hands like the Martin Luther King thing, we would be out here teaching that.
Bring it out.
But the Bible don't say that.
Right.
Read it again.
As for the other people.
As for the other people.
Which also come of Adam.
Which also come from Adam.
Thou hast said.
God has said.
That they are nothing.
They are nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Read it.
But be like unto spittle. And has likened the abundance of them.
And has likened all these other nations. All the ones I listed off and others. There's African nation that had a part in our slavery.
Look it out.
They come from Ham. All right, so Noah had 3 sons: Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Have you ever heard of that? They come from Ham. We come from Shem. Right? So a lot of nations, the point I'm trying to get to you is a lot of nations had a part to do in our captivity.
Figure it out.
We are not Africans. We are the Israelites.
Yes,
right? Finish that out.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So if you got a bucket full of water and a drop falls out of it, do you care? Do you stop everything and go after that little drop? You don't care about it. God cares about you. Right. He wants you to get your mind right. He wants you to come back to his laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. To hell with everybody else. Right. They're going to be all right. Right. When you are in rulership, the world is going to be back in its rightful place.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.